Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video today. Have a top 5 video for you guys. Top 5 reasons to be a sneakerhead. And hope you guys like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys like the fact that I'm actually showing my face a little bit more, show your support and give the video a thumbs up as well. Also, if you have any other suggestions for top 5 videos, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And basically, yeah, that will be really helpful for me to know what you guys actually would like to see. Plan on doing top 5 Tuesdays going forward, so hopefully you guys like this new series that I'm doing. Top 5 reasons to be a sneakerhead. I did the top 5 again, why not to be a sneakerhead, and I wanted to give you guys reasons why it's fun to be a sneakerhead as well. So let's go ahead and get into them right now. Number 5, and these are in no particular order, but I'm just going off of what I ordered them as, is making friends. I've met a lot of people that are fans of the YouTube channel, which is really dope whenever I see people when they're like, I know you, like, especially for me because I don't show my face very often, so when they do recognize me, it's always like, oh, they're definitely a fan. But anyway, so like it's definitely awesome to be able to share the passion with other people that's like sneakers. It's a shared hobby. It's kind of a form of unity. People say there's no sneaker community, but at the same time, I disagree. I think that there is a sneaker community, and not everybody is. It's not all cutthroat and competition. There's a lot of angles and a lot of different reasons why people like sneakers. So I think that the friend aspect is pretty dope. You can meet a lot of really cool people. Also, there's global interactions. Just people from Australia that watch the videos, people from Vietnam and like the Philippines and everything else. Like, so there's a global like following of people that watch YouTube videos. And Lola's gonna come in here and hold on one second. You see Lola? Lola's gonna come in here and pants away, but yeah, thanks Lola. I didn't realize how much that little Lola like shed all over my shirt. Anyway, the next one is resale. Number 4, resale is life. Not really, but resale is definitely a big part of the market. It is kind of one of those things that is definitely frowned upon, but I wanted to mention it because it is a reason to be into the sneaker culture in a sense, because you can make money at it. Like if you buy a pair of shoes that's $200, especially if you're in like middle school, high school, you can convince your mom and dad to help you hopefully buy a pair of sneakers that cost them you $200. If you let them know that, like, if you actually get a pair of them, you can sell them for $1,000, and then you can end up paying for the next couple pairs of sneakers on your own without their money. Like, as a parent, like, I would probably be like, okay, I guess it's worth the $200 investment. And it's kind of like, in a sense, the younger people are smart enough to know the products. If you're that into the culture where you know the products that drive market like prices that are high, then it's definitely one of those things where you can make a pretty penny on this, and it beats, you know, pushing a lawnmower and mowing lawn for like $10 or something like that. So I get it, though people don't like it because, you know, resellers get all the product and then they sell them and then they don't keep them, and then, you know, they're not true sneakerheads, they're just hypebeasts, whatever it is. I mean, get over all of that and all the labels. It is an investment, and it is one where it's worth something. It's worth monetary value, and I guess you'd be kind of a fool not to recognize that, and it's important to consider that and keep that in mind. And also, if you're younger, you could buy 2 pairs. It might not be worth $1,000, but you could potentially buy 2 pairs of the same shoe and sell one of them, and then be able to keep the other one for free. And when money's tight, like, it's a good feeling to be able to have what you wanted and not have to come out of your pockets too deep to be able to afford that. So, I mean, like it or not, like, resale is part of the game. Also, I wouldn't have been able to get the Doernbecher 6s that I got from Index PDX, which is, by the way, not supplied PDX. Index PDX is not supplied PDX. Let me repeat that a couple of times. But anyway, I got my Doernbecher 6s from Index, and I would have not been able to get those shoes from a trusted source that's authentic if I did not get it from them, and I paid like the premium price for it. But it's one of those like situations where I missed them on the release and I wouldn't have been able to get them. So because of resellers, people that are looking for shoes are able to actually get the shoes that they want after release date. So they're an integral part of the culture regardless. Let's move it on to number 3 reason, style. So we know NT denim is one thing that is not in style. We know skinny jeans kind of have been in for a while now. We know joggers are kind of been in a while. You guys always make fun of my joggers. I still like my joggers. But like styles, like with clothing and stuff, go in and out. kind of styles with sneakers sort of transcend time in a sense. And I think Kanye actually said that styles transcends time. It makes sense because you figure Jordans, like these shoes that you see in the backdrop, like are from, you know, the late 80s for the most part, and the 90s, the whole 90s era. And that was dope on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then now those shoes are still dope. You could still wear those and they're still dope. Like they, even though it's 20 years later, whatever, 30 years later, they're still fresh shoes. So the fact that they're still dope, it kind of makes it worthy of buying when you consider, like, you can, for the most part, buy sneakers and then break out a pair that's 10 years old and then break necks with those sneaker people that really understand them. They understand like what that shoe was 10 years ago, and they could be impressed or whatever that you have them now if you care about that. But style is definitely a selling point to me, as well as it's diversity. There's a diverse number of options for you to be able to buy sneakers out there that are different than what other people have on. So everybody kind of wants to be different, have their own unique twist on things, wear your laces a little different, do a lace swap, do some customizations, or just have those shoes that are really, really hard to find. All right, so moving on to the next reason, the number 2 reason, I guess, is the fun factor. It's just fun. Buying sneakers can be fun. Undead stocking a pair for the first time, that feeling, the smell of sneakers, like everything about a sneaker is pretty dope. And it's a fun hobby to be involved with. It's a fun community to be involved in. And also, the more you know about sneakers, I guess the more fun it becomes. And more fun is probably not the right way to say it, but you know what I mean? Like, it's really exciting to be able to get involved. And you know, I expanded a bit more outside of the realm of Nikes and Jordans, and I got into Adidas more, and then Sauconys and New Balance and Asics, and like, it's fun to just diversify. And the more you start to learn a little bit more about one type of shoe, it starts like, and next time you see an article on a sneaker site, then another shoe pops to you, and then you're like, whoa, I can't believe I've been so closed off to that brand before. Or like certain models that you might have not liked in the past, you try on a pair and then you're like, wow, like this is actually like a really dope shoe. It's fun to be able to be involved with anything sneaker related, for me at least. And you know, there's a lot of passion involved with that, which should be, I guess, fun and passion kind of go hand in hand. So anyway, the number 1 reason, and it's not necessarily the number 1 again in no particular order, but number 1 that I have on this list is history and nostalgia both. So it's really dope that you can look back, and the Air Jordan 3 is known as the 88s now, and there's that story that Jordan Brand tells with the 88s. There's the dunk contest that Jordan wore those Jordan 3 cements in, and the Nike Air on the back. The year was 1988. Like, there's so many things that the brands can do to kind of like pull at that little nostalgic bone or whatever. Whatever, I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's awkward to do this with the camera, so just throwing that out there for you guys. But yeah, so the nostalgic factor, like for me, you guys already know I have a ton of Nike retros, not retros, Nike OGs that I had back in the day, and I finally got them back in my collection now. It's just really dope to be able to look at those shoes, and it's like the rosebud effect, as I've said many, many times. If you guys haven't seen Citizen Kane, the movie, go watch it. It's a black and white one. It's a classic for sure. But it's a rosebud effect where it's like, it reminds me of that time where I was poor and I didn't have very much, and you know, life was more of a struggle. And now, you know, I have like a beautiful wife and you know, a wonderful house, and obviously a lot of sneakers and stuff. But sneakers is just part of it. It's more of capturing the moments of the fact that in that whatever sneaker it was, I remember that moment, you know, when I had those shoes on and I was playing ball in those shoes, or you know, I really wanted these other shoes. So there's the other Jordans and stuff that I wanted that I didn't have back then. Now I have pretty much every one of them. My collection was, you know, originally started from 1 through Jordan 23, and then I went from that, and now I have like at least 20, you know, some of them I have 23 colorways of one model. So it's an addictive hobby, which is definitely one of the reasons why not to be a sneakerhead. But also, there's a lot of history and a lot of nostalgia there that make collecting sneakers fun, at least for myself. So that is definitely one of the reasons. Also, in summary, it's kind of a fun hobby where you can have an individualistic approach and feel like an individual wearing sneakers that nobody else has, or wearing sneakers that other people identify with, and then also having from the individual side, you have the unity side of the culture of people that embrace it and understand what you're talking about. And you know, I could wear a pair of sneakers at work and people would look at me like, what the heck are those? Those are the ugliest shoes I've ever seen. And then if I wear them at a sneaker show, people might be like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen those shoes in forever. I've never seen those shoes in person. Can I get a closer look or something like that? It's a fun way that you can be an individual as well as part of something. And that's the other reason, I guess, or a summary of why I think that sneakers is just something that's dope. So those are 5 reasons for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If I missed a reason, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what is the reason why you guys think you like to be a sneakerhead, or you think that it's cool to be like into sneakers. And then also, if you guys have any other top 5 suggestions, leave them in the comments section as well. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys for more videos soon. Peace, guys.